Watch how this guy turns it up on Craig, going for the diving knee cut pass. Craig wasn't expecting it and he's going to have to turn it up. This round's later on in the video, so make sure you stick around because it doesn't turn out well for the guy. What's up, Nogi Mat Rats? Welcome back. We've got another video of Craig rolling with the guys from Barcelona Jiu-Jitsu. We're going to start off nice and relaxed. Again, Craig laying there thinking about what he's going to have for dinner. Our first guy is going to come out and he's going to show us how not to try and do a twister roll from the standing position. That's how it's not done, but he does take the bottom position. Maybe he's a little bit better in the guard. He's got double underhooks. He's too loose with them underhooks. You see how his arms are almost straight. Craig framing, pushing his head back. He's going to try and sweep Craig. Craig just opening his legs wide, basing with his hand, keeping on top. He's going to stuff that knee between his legs and sprawl over it. Now he's got the inside position with that left knee. He's going to try and get control of the head. The guy on bottom's framing. He's going to try and push on the hips, but look how Craig's riding the bicep with his hand. And then he gets the crossface. Now watch how he hooks his left foot inside the calf. That's going to open the legs up and allow him to extract that right knee. You see how he's opening the legs up. Guy goes for a butterfly hook. Craig just back steps off and covers the hips. He doesn't pass straight to side control. He looks to cover the hips. The guy on bottom doing a really nice job retaining guard. He gets a butterfly hook in. He's using a grapevine on the leg. Craig's just going to bring his hips up. And look how Craig's pinning the upper body and passing the legs. This is a really good concept. If you can get an underhook and your head to the mat beside their head, you can really pin the shoulders, which limits the mobility, and you can use that to your advantage while you use your hips and your legs to move around and pass the guard. And if you want to do that effectively, you're going to need flexibility and mobility in your hips and your shoulders. So it's important to give some time to those things outside of jiu-jitsu. I've created a 4-week total full body mobility training program that takes 3 sessions a week, 20 minutes, no fancy equipment, just a structured program that guarantees results. Check the link out down below so you can stop wasting your time with random stretches and start making improvements today. These positions are so uncomfortable, especially when someone's squeezing your neck. You just have to focus on staying safe with your upper body and working with your lower body to create space and see if you can get some elbow knee connection or bridge to the top position. Craig with a really nice head and arm choke there, really tight finish. And if you've watched some of the videos I've put up recently, you'll see Craig rolling with some really high level guys, Oliver Tarza, Gordon Ryan, and they have tough rounds, you know. Craig's hanging in there with them. It's pretty even. And it just shows you these guys, like the guy on top here, I'm sure in his gym, he's not bad. He's probably one of the better guys in his gym. And it just goes to show how many levels there are to this game. Craig just knows all the positions and all the reactions. See how easily he just came up on top there. The guy had his head low. Craig just came up for the front headlock, locked in a quick Darce choke, finishing it with the short arm. You see how he's grabbing his forearm there. He's going to work up to the bicep, deep in the choke, get the tap. It's like he's just one step ahead all the time. And he makes it look easy as well. It's not like he's fighting these guys for it. He's super relaxed. He lets the guys play into their game. He puts himself in bad positions. And then he catches the guys where they least expect it. And one of the best ways to improve jiu-jitsu is to let go of your ego and allow yourself to be put in bad positions. And then once you're in a bad position, start to work out from it. Because after a while, when you start getting better at jiu-jitsu, it's not often that the white belts and the blue belts, maybe even the purple belts, can put you in those bad spots. And if you never let them get there, you're not going to have a lot of experience working out of those bad positions. So if a black belt puts you there, it's game over. Now everyone pay attention, because this guy, I'm not sure what belt he is. To me, I would say he's either a purple belt, maybe close to a brown belt. But what stands out to me is he looks athletic and strong. He's flexible and he does not take it easy on Craig. He comes out here straight into the double underpass, trying to throw Craig over, knee cut pass through. He's putting some pressure on here. Craig trying to stay relaxed, but we know what happens when Craig gets put under pressure at a seminar. We've seen him break people's legs deliberately. So let's see what happens here. Craig inverting on a leg. This could be the end of that guy's knee. Snatching up a nice clean heel hook there. The guy taps quickly, but that's not going to make any difference. He's still going to put the pressure on. In the open guard now, the guy's going to go for a sliding knee cut pass, reaching over for the Darce. Craig framing across onto the hip, throwing that right hook over the top. He just misses, but he manages to get his left leg across the hips. He's going to climb up the back. Our guy on bottom's doing a good job pummeling both hands to the inside. That's going to protect him from the back take, but Craig's going to lock up a no-arm triangle. Just as the guy thought he was escaping the back take, he put himself into an even worse position, and Craig gets the submission there. And imagine being Craig Jones, teaching seminars all over the world. Everybody knows your name. Everybody wants a picture with you. Everybody wants to roll with you. Most people respectfully, but every gym is going to have that guy who comes out and tries to test himself against you. It's natural to want to find out how good you are, but it must be annoying for Craig, and I can understand why he would try and break some people's legs. Nice butterfly sweep there from double tricep grips. Throws the guy over, the guy rolls through the legs and comes back up on top. He's got really good pressure, but Craig's just throwing him over pretty easily. He turns up for the single leg, and he's going to start trying to work past the guard. Knee cut pass, and he's going to make a little mistake here, pummeling that right arm across the hip. Craig just locking up an arm bar under the armpit, super tight. The guy tapped twice before Craig let it go, so I think Craig's losing his patience a little bit here. Craig laying back, trying to relax, bringing himself back to thinking about those nose beers. Maybe the guy's going to calm down now. I think that armbar showed him a little bit because he did tap twice and Craig didn't let it go, and he tapped pretty hard. So maybe he's thinking now, oh, maybe I better chill out a little bit because I've been pushing a bit hard here. So he's settled in the guard, looking for that knee cut, elbow inside. Craig locking the quarter guard here, giving the guy some room to work. The pace, I don't know if you can tell, but the pace has definitely changed. The guy on top slowed down a little bit, so's Craig. He's looking for that dash choke, short arm, but Craig throwing the legs over, getting the leg in front of the face. He's going to look to pull that arm in for the armbar. Not quite there, but he's going to get that pendulum sweep to the top mount. Now in a round like this where the guy's putting pressure on you, when you get to a good position, it's a great place to slow things down, take your time, spend some time there. Don't rush for the submission and try and finish the match because you're going to have to reset and then the guy's going to try and smash you again. Now watch here, Craig's going to slide off the top mount because the guy had double unders. Look how much control he has with his left arm. He has all of his weight through that shoulder. The guy literally throwing his body back to undo the pressure. Craig settling in top side control facing the legs. He's going to open up the hips and he's going to look to come to top mount. Craig starts covering the hips, and I believe that's the end of the round. Nice demonstration there from Craig of how to handle that guy that always goes too hard at training. We all know who that guy is in our gym. Guys, join the Rat Pack. We're still growing. The ball's still rolling. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.